Hey family, I want to read something from the Neville Goddard collection, Master's collection. Just listen. The first chapter says, at your command. It says, can man decree a thing and it come to pass? Most decidedly he can. Man has always decreed that which has appeared in his world and is today decreeing that which is appearing in his world and shall continue to do so as long as man is conscious of being man. Not one thing has ever appeared in man's world but what man decreed that it should. This you may deny, but try as you will, you cannot disprove it, for this decreeing is based upon a changeless principle. You do not command things to appear by your words or loud affirmations. Such vain repetition is more often than not confirmation of the opposite. Decreeing is ever done in consciousness. That is, every man is conscious of being that which he has decreed himself to be. The dumb man, without using words, is conscious of being dumb. Therefore, he is decreeing himself to be dumb. When the Bible is read in this light, you will find it to be the greatest scientific book ever written. Instead of looking upon the Bible as a historical record of an ancient civilization or the biography of the unusual life of Yeshua, see it as a great psychological drama taking place in the consciousness of man. Claim it as your own, and you will suddenly transform your world from the barren straits of Egypt to the promised land of Canaan. And it says, everyone will agree with the statement that all things were made by God, and without him there is nothing made that is made. But what man does not agree upon is the identity of God. All the churches and priesthoods of the world disagree as to the identity and true nature of God. The Bible proves beyond the shadow of a doubt that Moses and the prophets were in 100% accord as to the identity and the nature of God. And Yeshua, life and teachings are the agreement with the findings of the prophets of old. Moses discovered God to be the man's awareness of being when he declared these little understood words. I am hath sent me unto you. David sang in his Psalms, be still and know that I am God. Isaiah declared, I am the Lord and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I gird thee, though thou hast not known me. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. The awareness of being as God is stated hundreds of times in the New Testament. To name but a few, I am the shepherd, I am the door, I am the resurrection and the life, I am the way, I am the Alpha and the Omega, I am the beginning and the end. And again, whom do you say that I am? It is stated, I, Yeshua, I am the door, I, Yeshua, I am the way. Nor is it said, whom do you say that I, Yeshua, am? It is clearly stated, I am the way. The awareness of being is the door through which the manifestations of life pass into the world of form. Consciousness is the resurrecting power, resurrecting that which man is conscious of being. Man is ever out picturing that which he is consciousness of being. This is the truth that makes man free. For man is always self-imprisoned or self-freed. If you, the reader, will give up all of your former beliefs in a God apart from yourself and claim God is your awareness of the being, as Yeshua and the prophets did, you will transform your world with the realization that I and my Father are one. This statement, I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I, seems very confusing. But if you interpret it in the light of what we have said concerning the identity of God, you will find it very revealing. Consciousness being God is as Father. The thing that you are conscious of being is the Son, bearing witness of his Father. It is like the conceiver and the conceptions. The conceiver is ever greater than his conceptions, yet ever remains one with his conception. For instance, before you are conscious of being man, you are first conscious of being. Then you become conscious of being man, yet you remain as a conceiver, greater than the conception, man. Yeshua discovered this glorious truth and declared himself to be one with God, not a God that man has fashioned, for he never recognized such a God. He said, if any man should ever come saying, look here or look there, believe them not, for the kingdom of heaven is within you, within you. Heaven is within you. Therefore, when it is recorded that he went into his Father, it is telling you that he rose in consciousness to the point where he was just conscious of being, then transcending the limitations of his present conception of himself, called Yeshua. In the awareness of being, all things are possible, he said. You shall decree a thing, and it shall come to pass. This is his decreeing, rising in consciousness to the naturalness of being the thing desired. As he expressed it, and I, if I be lifted up, I shall draw all men unto thee. If I will be lifted up in consciousness to the naturalness of the thing desired, I will draw the manifestation of that desire unto me. For he states, no man comes unto me save the Father within me draws him, and I and my Father are one. Therefore, consciousness is the Father that is drawing the manifestation of life unto you. You are, at this very moment, drawing into your world that which you are now conscious of being. Now you can see what is meant by you must be born again. If you are dissatisfied with your present expression in your life, the only way to change it is to take your attention away from that which seems to so real to you and rise in consciousness to that which you desire. You cannot serve two masters. Therefore, to take your attention from one state of consciousness and place it into another is to die to one and live to another. And I'm going to leave it right there because I think I have said a lot and I have read a lot just in those 2 pages. All right. I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and let's be the change that we want to see all around this planet, because it is up to you and I to make a positive change in this ethos.